Virgo, welcome to your monthly tarot readings for July 2017. I'm using the Connolly Tarot deck and I'm going to be doing the Celtic Cross for this spread. And I'm also going to be drawing a card from the Dharma deck, Wisdom from the Vedas, to sort of cap off your reading with a message there. So let's see. What message needs to come up for Virgos, July 2017? Virgo, July 2017. Show me the message for Virgos. Ace of Swords, Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Hanged Man, Six of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and Three of Swords. Okay. So this is incoming messages. So you've asked, and you've gotten your answer here. So this is about news, communication, answers. This is like emails, all of that, just everything just sort of flooding in all at once. You may have some sort of surge of communication here. The Page of Wands is like you trying to sort of sort everything out and pick out what is necessary, what is not necessary to respond to right away. I feel like there's a lot of responding. There's someone in your life that keeps coming in and out as well. It's the Knight of Wands. It's a person who loves adventure. They may like to travel a lot. They just like to sort of explore and try new things. And I get that you might get into some sort of philosophical debate with this person, because you're sort of like trying to sort through all of the jumbled ideas here. Okay? Ace of Swords is like really having a lot of, this is truth. What is the truth? You're seeing the truth. Amongst all of the ideas and theories, you're like, yes, but what is real? What is the reality here? Okay. Again, I just get some sort of philosophical debate, but there's other things as well. There's a lot of, like, there's two nines here. Nines are very full energy. It's a lot to really work with, a lot to deal with. It's very interesting to me. This is the Nine of Swords, which is like that person who's sitting up at night, not able to sleep. Their thoughts are overwhelming them to the point where they're not able to rest. Okay, so I see this as like the foundation of the matter for July. For a lot of you Virgos are just going to be very stressed out. Someone that's causing you a lot of stress, and it's not even someone that's a part of your like daily life. They just sort of come in and out, and then you're sort of left with this, like this oh my god card, right? What's interesting is that she has all these swords on her back, in her backpack, and she's dropped one of them. That one sword is right here, okay, which is the truth. So you can go round and round and round in your mind, to the point of like mental exhaustion and even physical exhaustion here. Whatever is said between the two of you is very heavy. It feels very serious. This isn't something light. The truth that you are not seeing is that anything or anyone that causes you to worry or have that much concern is not, they're not of benefit. They're not showing you the light. They're not, yeah. you don't have to stress yourself out. You can just lighten the load and make that decision to not think about it. Quiet your mind here. And I'm seeing that quieting your mind here with the Hanged Man. This is taking some time to see things. I feel like you want to see things from their perspective. And you're trying so hard to the point where it's just stressing you out so much. The truth is that you don't have to. Okay. You're getting some sort of information, you're getting some sort of news, there's some sort of important conversation that you're having that you're struggling with. You're struggling with a concept. In some cases, I feel like this might be therapy for some of you that are seeing a therapist. Because I get that in and out energy, someone that's not always a part of your life, but they're challenging you with, like, you know, beliefs that you're having to sort of sort out all of this stuff. And, you know, you're really worried, concerned, you're not sleeping well, you're physically just burnt out. Then you've got the Hangman, which is about silencing the mind. The most truthful and obvious answer is the one that whispers. It's very subtle. It's very quiet. That's the truth. But it's hard to compete with all the loud voices that you may be hearing in your own head or from other people's heads or from TV or the internet or whatever it may be. Those are very loud. It's hard to compete with those. The truth is in the stillness. The truth is in the quiet. It just sort of subtly and softly presents itself to you. Okay? And I see you're going to get it. I see you getting help. There's some sort of help. That's why I was thinking maybe therapy or something. Not for everyone, but it could be also like maybe you're going to like a meditation class where someone there is very helpful in guiding you through this process or whatever it is that you're sort of dealing with, going through. Health is you need to meditate, you need to quiet the mind, you need to get enough rest, because health is sort of an issue with this. It's your mental and physical well-being, like stressing yourself out or allowing yourself to be stressed. Again, maybe it's from someone else, it's another person that's bringing that stress into your life. But I see you like working on your health. Hopes and fears is that this feels tedious. Don't spend too much time inside, okay? I'm getting this picture of like, there's a person who's working. It's 7 days a week, maybe 8 days a week, it feels like. And, you know, there's so much that you're doing. There's always a to-do list. There's always, you know, more in your inbox than your outbox in your email. Go outside. Like the door is like cracked, just this very tiny amount. Just go outside, set it down. Guess what? Your problems are still going to be there tomorrow, even if you take a day or two to just do nothing. The great news is the problems are always there. We always have these problems to deal with. You can come back to them. Okay? If you don't, I see this happening. The Three of Swords, which is like maybe a serious health issue. This is like, could be migraines. This is like heart health. I just feel like it's related to health because of these things as well. But it sort of develops into something like physical. And I don't want to see that for you. So this is extremely important that you find some sort of solace. You find some sort of place that you can go, whether it be outside, to a yoga group, to a meditation group, to Reiki group, some sort of, hopefully some sort of therapy group or something like that, where you're taking care of yourself, you're taking care of your health. Yeah. And maybe that's why you're this Knight of Wands is like this coming and going energy. Maybe it's like you're taking a weekend or you're taking weekends off where you had been working weekends. That's quite possible. Okay. I want to pull a card from this Dharma deck. Give you a message. What is the message for Virgo for July 2017? Message for Virgo, July 2017. This one. Impediments, impediments, impediments. 6 things that will block spiritual progress: eating or accumulating too much, working too hard for mundane rewards, speaking of useless things, following a spiritual path without understanding it, or not following one at all, keeping worldly company, and being greedy for wealth and recognition. Okay, perfect. I actually didn't mention the Four of Pentacles card. The Four of Pentacles card is someone who's a little bit stubborn or stuck in a rut, in a routine. But the thing that I'm seeing is the Pentacles cards, you have the 4 in the past, you have the 6 in the future, and you have the 8 in the hopes and fears position. Notice how it's exponentially, it's growing by 2s. It's growing. 4, 6, 8. Okay. And it starts off with saying 6 things that will block spiritual progress. In the future, you have the 6 things. Pentacles are things. They're things that you can touch, feel, right? Tangible stuff. And all of this within this text, I feel like I somewhat drew out from your message, like working too much, working too hard for mundane rewards. I said go outside, maybe you're working, it feels like 8 days a week, that sort of thing. Again, the spiritual progress, the spiritual path, all of that. It's important to get outside. There's a lot of chaos in this picture too. The most important voice to hear is your own. Okay, Virgo, so I hope this message was helpful for you, and I want to thank you for liking and sharing my videos and for subscribing to my channel. I will see you in the upcoming videos. Until then, take care and be well. Have a wonderful July, Virgo. If you would like a personal reading that is specific to you and your needs and circumstances, feel free to contact me through my website, SunGoddess Ashley, or through my business email. I'll leave a link to those 2 in the description box below. All right, guys, thank you so much. See you next time.